Hello guys, I'm GG4. Welcome back to the Solid Investigation 2 Pursue the Path. So, after some investigation in the present, I think now we're going back to the past on where Gregory Edgeworth first investigated the case that we are doing the investigation now. For understand better the events of that case, I can guess. So let's see what's going on with it. The Yesterday incident, 18 years ago. Gregory Edgeworth last case. Isaac Dover was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest, and his body was discovered in the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. Okay, yeah, very much I remember it. The victim died from a blood loss after being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp. The ring was found in the Delicious Castle. The weapon was found inside Delicious Candy Castle. Okay, yes, I remember that right, cool. Then, in the victim's room, where no one had searched yet. Hello, all the Dovers share the bed sculptures had melted. And this is the spot where we finished in the last time with the past, I think. With the sculpture all melted and all. 18 years ago. Yeah, we're back with Baby Ray and Gregory Edgeworth. December 24, 9:05 p.m. Contest venue from Fontana Patio. Sculptures in Mr. Dover's room have melted. We have to discover on how and why they did it. Due to that, Pursuit von Karma immediately drove us away from the scene. Not surprised it did, honestly. How are we gonna investigate now? And what's with that the defense attorneys out? Von Karma's methods are deplorable. Yeah, I know, so Von Karma is really something else. While investigating the crime scene is supposed to be the police's job, after all. Yeah, but not the Von Karma's job, it is a pursuer, not a policeman, but whatever. But you gotta admit the Von Karma's methods are way out of line. You have no idea about that, Ray. You have no idea about that. The defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth. Remember, you must realize that not everyone shares the same view as us. Yeah, unfortunately I know that, Gregory. I know that. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice, or simply accept things as they appear? Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong. Yeah, that is true. That is part of being human after all. Even if it doesn't mean convincing an innocent man, convicting an innocent man, both ourselves and the police are all human. As humans, we all make mistakes. And like Von Karma, they did a mistake on purpose, for have their victory. It is for this reason that we defense attorneys exist. Yeah, that didn't make sense. You have a point about that, Gregory. You should have a point. So that those who are alone and helpless can have an lion on their side. How fucking is loyal? A lion on their side. If we cannot investigate, should we just find some other way to help? Well, that sounds a good idea, Gregory. So what do you have in mind? And so, Mr. Edgeworth, I still have much to learn. Oh, you have a lot to learn, Ray, trust me. You have a lot to learn from Gregory. You're still young, so you have many opportunities to learn. Yeah, because the thing right now is 18, so yes, you have a lot to learn until you become a lawyer. Right, I'll do my best. Dato le spietrei. Oh, hey, Kate. Monsieur Turtle and Monsieur Shields, would you like to take a brief respite? We will not mind that. I know it's not much, but please, eat this. Ooh, chocolate, okay, nice. Wow, thank you. The face of him. Okay, we have the chocolates on the organizer. Okay. Don't know why, but it's supposed to be useful for later, maybe. You will see, I guess. And turns out now you have only 3 things on it. Let's eat. Let's eat. I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these are a little too sweet. But you know, chocolate is easier to be sweet, so you know. And it's just a little misshaped too. I guess they got melted a little or something. I'm terribly sorry. Does not suit your taste? Not at all. It's deliciously sweet. Thank you very much. Never like some chocolate from Kate Tudo. Whatever. But making sweets isn't really my forte. Oh, so you made them, huh? Okay, now I'm more curious. Huh? You made this chocolate, Kate? Yes, chocolate is Monsieur Master's favorite food. It's mine too, so we have something common. Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. I see. But still not that good at it, so I need him to instruct me. Okay then. I am him, Master Jeff. He gets to eat Katie's and make the sweets whatever he wants. Yeah, kinda him too, but you know. Did you say something? Oh, nothing much, don't worry. No, it's nothing. Why you think that he's kinda blushing me in the inside, right? Whatever. This is so sweet, in more way than one. Yeah, I guess so. Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work. Well, obviously it's his job, so of course. If I did my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here. Okay, what do you mean with that exactly? What do you mean? When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in. Oh, that's why you're so devoted to him, huh? That would make sense in a way. So I'd say he's the one that found you there. Was during Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorsteps on his mansion. Like in any movies, I guess. I wanted Monsieur Master's my life. He became like a father to me. Aww. And so, to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him. Kate, you are incredible. We can say she is. I have lived a long life. Yet that brought tears even to my eyes. Well, you know, you are being father for a while, so of course he does. Today, Christmas Eve has finally arrived once more. But it looks like I won't be able to give him the present I prepared. Well, I mean, you can still give him to in jail, in a way. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master. Anything, huh? If there is any way I could be of service to you, please ask. Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim Isaac Dover? don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Kate. Maybe you could show us, please? Okay, it's the same, more or less photo that Miles have. This is certainly a splendid piece of work. Yes, with the exquisite beauty, it's truly a work of art, in a sense. It's crafted so intricately that you almost forgot it's made out of sherbet. Yeah, to me it's like ice and not sherbet or whatever that is, so, you know. Mrs. Monsieur Master was also found on Monsieur Dover's works as well. Wow, these are the Sterus and Gemini's constellations. Do you know a lot about the constellations, Raymond? I think he kinda does, honestly. Like, I see him being a type on knowing something like that. Of course, there is so much romance in the constellations. And it depends, I suppose. For example, take the club Learn and Arrow held by Gemini here. This came from... Huh? There isn't no strings on this layer. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpturing? I don't think so, but maybe he did. It's hard to think he would make a mistake like that. Okay. That's strange then. Huh? I thought you said you didn't know much about him. I just sort of felt that way somehow. You're hiding something, Kate, I can tell. It appears that she's hiding something from us. I think she does too. Miss Hall, do you take this photograph yourself? Yes, I took it with this instant camera. The same instant camera that Ray will have in the future, but okay. He develops the pictures instantly. It's one of my greatest treasures. Wow, I would love to see it in action. Well then, would you take a picture right now? Oh, is that the picture of baby Ray with Gregory? I hope it is, because I want to see it. Yay, let's have a picture taken, Miss Edward. Sure, I don't mind. I'm confident in my hairstyle today. Okay, Gregory. Alright, I'm taking the picture. Say cheese. Here, it's developed. A present from me to you, Miss Muncher Shields. Wow, thank you so much. That's such a great camera. Okay, but I want to see the photo though. It's the only camera in this mansion. Oh, the only camera, huh? Okay, that's an interesting thing to know. Virtually, its convenience comes to a cost. There are no negatives. I see. No negatives. Huh. Is this the same camera Mr. Massey used during the contest? Yes, you're well informed. While he made his research, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all the other champions' works. Was he taking photos at the time when the body was found? The body was discovered during the judging, was it not? Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's rooms, but how the photographer got established the room, he ran out of film. Okay. Monsieur Masters asking me to change the film in the camera. It seems that the film he prepared in advance wasn't enough. Okay, that's suspicious. There wasn't enough film. It seems that the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake, though. Was it really just a mistake? I wonder, honestly. I retrieved more film from the main building and went back to the fountain patio. And it was then that I heard the sound of something breaking in Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master? Are you in here? So, but this is when she found the body. Eek! And that's when I found Monsieur Dover's body in Monsieur Master's room. What a coincidence, if you can say so. It was so terrible. I was really shaken up. Well, I can imagine that. If I spoke to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I keep it with me ever since.